All right, guys. Week 2 on the Pick'ems. We have our guest, Mr. Hunter, on the show today. He's going to be making some picks with us. I just want to start the show off by saying that I'm up on Coach Morehouse right now on the picks. I picked the Steelers to win, and Most Hated did not show up, so that gives me the win.
Levi, I'm holding you personally accountable for that. We should be tied right now.
But all right, guys, we're going to start off get into these picks for you guys. First up on the list, we got Steelers versus the Thrashers. I'm going to let Coach Morehouse take lead on this one.
Steelers versus Thrashers. Well, how do I put this? Last week. That's all I got to say. Thrashers went 66-6 versus Steelers. I'm gonna have to go Steelers, hands down. Not even not there's not even a choice here to me.
So your pick is the Steelers?
Or no, sorry, my pick is the Thrashers. Steelers don't
I
stand a
saved
chance.
him. I saved him.
Steelers don't stand a chance.
All right. So Izzy's going Thrashers.
And he makes some very good points. You saw the score of last week's game. I've heard a lot of good things about the Thrashers. Don't know much about the Steelers yet. On this game, I'm going to have to take the Thrashers.
Guys, I would love to save the graphic here, but I cannot pick against the Thrashers unless they give me a reason to. I have to go Thrashers on this game. All right, guys. You want to take lead on this one, Coach Morehouse?
I sure will. All right, next up we have the Slums versus Most Hated. So this is going to be a very good game. Very good game. I'm excited for this game this week. Um, do I think Most Hated has what it takes to beat the Slamericans? I think it's going to be a good game, but I'm going to have to say no. Um, Americans are a very good, well put together team. Yes, the most hated were runners up in the championship last season, but that championship was a bloodbath. So my pick is going to have to be the Slamericans. Coach Armstrong?
Okay, on Slamericans versus Most Hated here, we've got two really good teams. I seen the Slamericans kind of run the score up last week on the team that they played. Don't know a whole lot about Most Hated. We had a good playoff match about 2 seasons ago, but on this game here, I'm going to have to take Slamericans.
Again, guys, I would love to save the graphic, but you just heard the word from these coaches. Uh, on top of the fact that Most Hated didn't even show up last week, it's going to be hard to take them. I'm going to have to go with the Samaritans. You want to take lead on this one, Coach Armstrong?
Yes, sir. Okay, the last pro game we have this week is going to be Thunderhawks versus Legends. I know the Thunderhawks have a pretty good team. They've done a lot of recruiting, some new guys. Nothing bad to say about them. The Legends, they play with a lot of heart, man. I'm the coach that backed that pass up. We played Legends last week. They're not somebody to push around. They may not look great on paper, but those guys play with heart, and they bring it every week. So on this game here, I'm going Legends.
Ooh, this is getting spicy. Okay, so Thunderhawks v Legends. Oh my goodness. I do think it's going to be a good game. However, Thunderhawks did just have a pickup, Noah Bruce. And honestly, I think he might help out their passing game a bit here. Without picking up Noah Bruce, I probably would have went Legends on this one, specifically because, like Coach Armstrong said, they play with heart. They played a really good game against Back That Pass Up last week, which it is nothing to shy away from. But with Thunderhawks picking up Noah Bruce, I am going to have to say Thunderhawks over the Legends.
All right, guys. Well, I guess I don't have to save the graphic on this one, even though I obviously am not willing to do that anyways. Oh, what a game. What a game. I think this week, since I crapped on Alston last week, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and go Thunderhawks on this one. You better not let me down, Alston. Moving right along into college. We're gonna do the Bag Chasers versus the Lourdes. Um, my team, the Mud Dogs, played the Bag Chasers last week, and they gave us a very, very good game. The game came all the way down to the wire. They have a really good quarterback in Hunter Renfro. I think I'm going Bag Chasers on this one.
Yeah, Bag Chasers versus Lourdes. I'm not too familiar with Lourdes. I know Bag Chasers. I know a few of those guys. They're really good ball players. Like Tyler said, they had a great game with Mud Dogs last week, and the Mud Dogs have a really good team too. So on this game here, I'm gonna go with Bag Chasers.
You know, I wish I could say Lourdes had a chance, but straight up, no. I don't have any faith in them being able to beat the Bag Chasers. Bag Chasers played one heck of a game last week, and I don't see Lourdes pulling through this. But I will start us off with Legends v Slime Balls. Hmm.
This is gonna be a very good college game this week, guys.
I agree. Slime Balls defending champions of the college division. I'll give them that.
But you got to also throw in there how they've been picked apart. They
Yes.
did lose a lot of key pieces,
Yes.
but they had a very impressive win over the Lourdes last week. They did look really good on both sides of the ball.
They did. But that being said, I'm gonna have to pick the Slime Balls. Straight up, it's gonna have to be the Slime Balls. I don't see any way around that. Yeah, I think it'll be a good game, but I just don't see the Legends quite coming out on top.
Yeah, Legends versus Slime Balls. It's going to be a great game. Legends, like I said, I just mentioned, we played against them this past week. They gave us a great game. And Slime Balls, we played against them in the championship this last season, and they had a heck of a team. I'm not sure who exactly was their key departures, but I know that they do still have a good team. This is going to be a great game. I picked the Legends to win the first game they played, but I'm going to go Slime Balls in this one.
Oh, what a game, guys! What a game. I actually think I'm going to go in the other direction though and save the graphic, if you will. I really like the Legends in this game. No offense to the Lourdes, but they are a new, very young team, and they got the short end of the stick with drawing the Slime Balls. I think the very first week. Um, yeah, I'm going to take the Legends in this game to upset the Slime Balls.
Impressive.
And our last but not least game. Hopefully this doesn't cause any kind of bitterness at this table, but we got Mud Dogs versus Back That Pass Up. I'm going to let you take lead on this one, Mr. Armstrong.
All right, guys. So this may be the college game of the week here. Hopefully so. It's looking pretty good on paper here. We've got Mud Dogs versus Back That Pass Up. I'm the coach of Back That Pass Up. So I will let you guys know you're not going to see me pick against my team. If I were an odds maker here, I would probably make the spread Mud Dogs minus 14 at least. But I believe in my team wholeheartedly. We've got some really good players. We're coming off a close loss this past week, and we're coming hard for a W this week. So I'm picking my team. Back that pass up.
Very fair, very fair.
I believe in my guys.
I'm going to take next on this and come off of a little bit of what he's saying. There is no way I'm picking against this Mud Dogs team this year. The guys looked solid last week. We brought in a lot of young talent, had some older, a couple of older guys we added to the team, but we added a lot of speed to that defense, and I'm going 100% Mud Dogs.
Well, I guess that leaves it up to me. Obviously, I'm also not picking against my team. We've got an amazing team this season. We've done nothing but get better and better every season. This is only our third season in the league, but I believe we're taking it the distance this season. That being said, Mud Dogs versus BDPU. I have to go Mud Dogs. Like, there's no way around that. BDPU just lost to the Legends. No offense to the Legends, they weren't that great of a team last season. Now,
They have a season under them though, so
right? They have a season under them.
they could very well be the underdog this year, in my opinion.
Yeah, they could be. However, no, I just don't see BDPU beating us.
Well, there you have it for the picks, guys. Now we're going to go through these games and add some spreads for you. I think that makes a fun little twist to these games every week. So pick your game out, Coach Armstrong. You want to add a spread to any of these?
I'll start off with Mud Dogs versus Back That Pass Up.
That's fair enough. He also already kind of threw a spread in there.
Like I said, guys, if I were to make a spread, I would probably say Mud Dogs by 14, anywhere from 14 to 20. So if you want to go right in the middle and say minus 17 for the Mud Dogs, I would put all of your paycheck on Back That Pass Up plus 17. I would pick us on the money line, guys. Still have a lot of respect.
I see
for
what
these
he's
gentlemen,
doing there.
but that would be my pick there. Back That Pass Up plus
All right,
17.
Coach Morehouse, you have a game you want to pick?
Let me take a look here. Actually, I'm gonna do the Steelers versus Thrashers. I'm gonna have to say Steelers plus 55.
Yeah.
Steelers plus 55, hands down.
Steelers, you guys have something to play for off of that pick. Coach Morehouse just insulted you
And
guys.
if I were a betting man, I'd be picking the Thrashers.
Wow. All right, moving right along here. I think I want to do this Legends versus Slimeballs game. I think this is going to be a close game. We might have left this one out of the loop for one of the better games of the week. Since I picked the Legends to win, I'm going to say Legends -7.
Honestly, that's a very fair spread.
All right, Coach Armstrong, back to you.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to go with Bag Chasers versus Lourdes here. Bag Chasers have a really solid team. They've been playing for a few seasons together, got a lot of good chemistry. Not too familiar with Lourdes yet. Bag Chasers coming off a close loss to Mud Dogs. I believe I would make them the favorite here. And I would probably say at least Bag Chasers -14 probably.
Very fair, very fair. Back to you, Coach.
All right. Oh, dear.
2 pro games left.
I know it. I hate to do it, but I'm going to take the most hated versus the slums here. So, this game could go either way, to be quite honest with you.
Most hated has to show up, though.
Yeah, most hated does have to show up.
If they don't, what's the point in the spread, right?
Exactly. Assuming most hated shows up, and I've been in contact with Levi, and he assures me they're going to be there. I'm going to have to say... So I'm going to have to say the Slamericans -14.
And that brings us to our last game. It is a pro game versus a college team. Coach Armstrong picked the Legends to win this, so I better be careful on it. I'm going to say Thunderhawks -10.
Okay. That's actually a very, very, very fair spread there.
All right, guys, we want to thank Coach Armstrong for coming on to the set today. Give us a big roll tide and point out his hat here. If you don't vote for Trump, I don't know what you're doing.
I would have to agree there. Very important week coming up. Tuesday is very important, guys. Let's get out there. Let's vote.
Trump.
Let's make this country great. If you love this country,
absolutely.
you know what to do, man.
Absolutely.
Also, we're going to do Game of the Week.
I think the game of the week this this week, guys, we all discussed it. It has to be this Americans versus Most Hated game. I like both of these teams. Coach Morehouse put it -14. If Most Hated shows up, I think I would take Most Hated on that spread.
I just want to clarify one thing before we leave, guys. I said if I was an odds maker, I would make the Mud Dogs versus Back That Pass Up. I would give Mud Dogs the 17-point advantage, but I'm taking plus 17. So I hope you guys know that I'm not picking against my team. Just want to clarify.
All right, guys, that's it for this week's Pick'ems. We'll have a new guest picker and another show for you guys next week. Hope you enjoy the games on Sunday.
And until next time,
Roo Roo Mud Dogs!